Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Daisy Apparel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this adorable Pinterest inspired sheared top. In case you're new here, this is part of a series about sewing clothes for the complete beginner. I'll explain more about that in the end, but today's video we're going to focus on the technique of gathering by shearing and using elastic. When I saw this top, I was in love and I knew I had to make it for myself. This top should be pretty easy to make, and I'll show you how to use your own measurements to make it. Let's get started sewing. Cut out the fabric to these measurements. For this project, I'm using a polka dot jersey fabric, which it was white, but then I put it in the washing machine and it got dyed this pink color, which I'm not super happy about, but at least it's not necessarily an ugly color. And I'm using an old t-shirt for the fabric, but you could obviously just use whatever fabric you want. Cut the top corners of the fabric as well. Fold the corners in by 1/2 inch and by 1/2 inch again, then sew in place. Make sure you do this for both of the big rectangles of fabric. Place the two large rectangles right sides together and pin along the side seams and sew along the side seams. Hem the bottom edge of the fabric by folding the fabric up by 1/2 inch and then up by another 1/2 inch again. Then sew in place. Along the top edge of the fabric, fold the fabric over by 1/4 inch. Then fold it over by 3/4 inch. Pin in place and sew. Use the 1/4-inch elastic and cut it to the length on the screen. One piece is going to be larger than the other, so decide which part of your shirt you want to be the front and what you want to be the back side of your shirt, and then thread the shorter piece of elastic through the front side, pinning the ends in place, and thread the larger piece of elastic through the back side, again pinning the ends in place. Then sew along each end, stitching the elastic in place. Take the 2 rectangles and fold them in half, pin in place and sew along the edge. Turn the straps right side out and then sew them to the back of the shirt as shown. Now I've just tried on my shirt and I'm going to pin the front edges in place where they work best. There's going to be excess strap, so just don't worry about that for now and pin it where it fits. Then sew in place. Off the excess strap. Now all that's left to do is to shear this middle of the shirt. To do this, mark where you want your shearing to go and then shear straight lines. For me, I have the polka dots, which help guide me to shear in a straight line. But if your fabric isn't patterned, then just make sure you draw this with a water erasable pen or tailor's chalk. I hope you enjoyed watching this video and found it useful. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell to stay updated. Additionally, make sure you follow me on Pinterest and Instagram for sewing tips and tricks, fashion inspo, and to stay updated with what I'm doing. As always, make sure you tag me in any post you make about something that you've sewn, as I'd love to see that. As I mentioned earlier, this is part of a series about sewing for the complete beginner, where I teach a beginner like you how to sew their dream wardrobe in only 12 weeks. I take you through everything step by step. I'll have a link to my intro video in the description below. Additionally, I'll have a PDF in the description that goes through this course and the outline. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you liked it. I'll see you next week. Bye.